Do it for the love.
Yes, absolutely. Do it for the love without a doubt.
Love.
Love, huh?
I'm only gonna do something if there's some love in it. You know what I'm saying? So
it's all about the love for what you're doing.
Okay. I mean, define love.
Right.
Love is, to me, is everything.
Love is something that compels you and propels you.
Love is very important to the creative process.
Love is that shit that's like pushes you over the top.
Love is all of my creative journey, it feels like.
And if anybody says it's not about the love, chances are they're an asshole. It's true. Most successful people love what they do.
If you don't love what you're doing, you're wasting your time.
If I was reliant on financial weight alone, then that wouldn't be enough.
Self-love and the journey of learning to love myself.
Love starts with learning how to love yourself. That's where it begins. And then when you love yourself, you can love others.
So the love is what carries you through.
Love, such a strange word.
What does it mean to everyone? And it's such a broad thing.
Say it backwards, it's evil.
There's politically correct love. You know, what are we allowed to love? Love is connected to values and value. Good question, actually.
I believe that if you love what you do, then success will follow. But more importantly, I believe that if you love what you do, then your definition of success becomes much broader.
I'm not in it for that.
You know, a lot of people have different definitions. I think some people think financial. Some people think it's about family. Some people think that it's about not having to pay any real bills, living check to check. But to me, it's like, if I'm doing what God wanted me to do in the first place, the burden was going to be light to begin with. So,
Love. That's another good question. Dude, you got some good ass fucking questions, man.
It's why I do what I do. It's my love for family and wanting to represent my family. My love for humankind and wanting to inspire humankind, and children, my love for children, and wanting to affect children in the way that music and art affected me.
Because that love gets them through the parts they don't love.
You know, you don't hear, oh, TGI Friday. You know, you just don't hear that from these people. You know, there is no Friday. How about that? There's no Friday.
You know what crazy thing too? No matter how smart you are, that smart can't outsmart it. It's so powerful.
My first answer is it's all about love. But you know what? Now that you actually asked the question, it's a very good question.
Every day is a work day. Every day is an opportunity, a potential. And they know this.
Because we all got to do the shit we don't want to do.
Obviously, doing something for a living that you hate is not easy, but doing what you love, it's because you hear these old adages of do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. I'm sorry, I do what I love all day long. I love my job. I love what I do for a living. I love how I provide for my kids. But I'll tell you what, it is not easy.
You know, is this for the love? You know, is because I wanted to learn and to grow and to create. And I knew that I could. So there was a dedication and a love that had to come, you know, in order to get where I am right now. And that's the truth.
Because there are sacrifices, there are challenges you face, you constantly are pushing yourself, and obviously that's rewarding, but certainly the word easy is not part of it.
I had accomplished, a lot, but there's so much more to do. And I'm never done. I'm never going to be done. And I love that.
Because all the money we make, pretty much, aside from paying our bills and responsibilities, goes back into the art. And, I safely say that 99% of all successful artists are doing that same, functioning under that same model. We
put a lot of money into stuff that we don't use at all on ourselves. It's hilarious, to look at the makeup and you go, I need to buy this, and you're like dropping all this money, but none of it's for me.
Sucks.
Yeah, it's not easy. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of money.
But when you love what you do every day, the other stuff don't mean quite so much.
Love is what sustained me. Love is what kept me going. And love is what will keep me and protect me, as I continue to grow and cultivate my success, the success that I already have.
You gotta love doing something for free or love doing it for money. Right? So you gotta love getting paid, and if you're not getting paid, you better love what it is. You gotta really love what you're doing.
If you don't have that, you can't do it.
And with the love comes the hardest work you'll ever do.
You should know when it's time to pursue your passion as a career.
And I feel like that's the key, man. If you when you learn to indulge into something, dive into it, surrender, all that shit. Grab it, all that shit. Fuck it, all that shit. And you do all that, it's so rewarding.
But if you really love it, you'll keep pushing.
You have to fully embrace it. You can't just half-ass embrace it. If you're I don't give a fuck, I'm just all in, fully embrace it, that's when it gets easy.
And like everything we've been talking about on Full Media Commandos, sometimes people use your love to get you to work for them for free.
They've tried.
Well, that's when you got to learn to be a trickster yourself.
Sometimes people forget that, there's a lot of effort and energy into what you do, and it just doesn't fall out of you. And so when they see you execute or do something that they like and they get excited about, which is what you want them to contact you and be excited about something, and for you two to take a journey together and create something. But a lot of times people think that you're going to love to do something for them for free.
Just because you're loving person doesn't mean you're a fool.
It's actually really insulting and hurtful.
But it was those lessons that made me have the jerk alert go off.
You know what I'm saying? And when you got to learn to recognize manipulation when it comes your way, and then assess for yourself if there's something that you can get out of it.
And if you do it for free, that's pretty much shows your love for it, but don't do it for free.
And then I'm compromised or put in a position, to tell you no. And I feel that's unfair.
I could say earlier on in my career, I can definitely say I was manipulated into doing things that I didn't really care to do professionally.
A heartbreak moment, or you can look at it like, the monkey, you know what I'm saying? And be like, all right, I see you.
Then I'm left in a better feeling position where I can, maybe at some time consider doing something with you. You know what I mean? It doesn't leave me feeling bad, so I can go, you know what, I really do want to work with them and work something out with them in the future. Come to me and I know we can work something out. But a lot of times people do not come correct because they're not taking your artistry skill into consideration.
But the thing is, if you love something so much that you will do it for free, that tells you how much you're willing to pay your dues in order to get things done in the industry.
Now, how can I use you trying to use me? You know what I'm saying? So I can get some actually good work done here. I'm gonna get something positive out of this. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time, but sometimes you got to take that mentality on. But you got to be able to recognize first. You got to tap into your inner, your inner trickster, but still be able to keep some honor about you too. You know what I'm saying? All honor about you, but just you gotta know how to play the game sometimes.
It could be a very douchey Jedi mind trick because they don't know you and how hard you work for your love.
Hey, I love you, but I'm not stupid. Where'd you get that?
Now look, there's plenty of people that get up every single day and work their asses off for things they love, who get exactly what I'm saying.
First and foremost, in taking care of my family, I love my family so much that I will make myself feel creative when I'm not creative.
I love what I do. I love being a professional artist. Every day is a new challenge. Every day is a new drawing. It's a new storytelling problem. It's a new company. It's something to work on, to be better at, to improve every day.
You know, the journey that we all go through as an artist, ultimately we love it. Otherwise we would stop. We would stop this torture. We would stop this torture that we're doing to ourselves.
People on top of their game love what they do because they choose what they do based off their love.
I don't know what I would do if I was a professional artist. It's the only way I can think of to make life interesting all the way up until the end.
You know, we know what that end result is going to be. You know, creating something awesome, making that team happen, you know.
So if you're making millions of dollars, but you're killing yourself at your job, it doesn't, I mean, literally, like, you know, you're getting sick. It doesn't make sense to be there. If you're a person who loves your job and you get millions of dollars to do it, you never stop working. And that's the difference between a job and work. A job is basically you clocking in, doing what you need to do because you have to. And, you know, work is doing your life, the thing that makes you who you are, and that's going to affect other people in a way to inspire them.
It's how we as creators become successful and design our own reality. Although your love won't get you there alone, you got to build strong skills and disciplines along the way.
There's the love of learning.
So if you're willing to put everything into your craft to become better as an artist, that means you're actually becoming better as a person.
What else is going to back you up? And if you're not practical about your skills and disciplines, you may miss out on life's many possibilities.
Your craft is who you are. How you practice, how you present it, what you do every day defines you.
Dreams are great, but reality comes from putting those dreams into daily practices.
Real love is about doing shit for other reasons other than yourself. And sure, that sounds paradoxical because at the end of the day, I'm doing it for myself. But it's the love that pushes you through.
Dreams are nothing without the work to manifest them.
There's the love of manifestation. You see something in your mind and you get it out of your mind, and whether it's through paint or sculpture or sound or film or any sort of expression, you created something out of the ether that everybody can see. That's a kind of love, to be able to carry something through that journey.
So love it, own it, do it every day, and then the rewards will be unbelievable.
And for those of us who have worked on our skills and disciplines, that love for those skills and disciplines are going to be the thing that gets us through the hard times.
If you don't love it, it's just too hard to get done. It's impossible to do it because it's so fucking hard without love. You can't do it without love. It's so goddamn hard.
And the only way you can really push through something like that, where you're actually sacrificing time with your family, it's causing discord, you're not sleeping and things like that, it's 100% love, purely.
And a lot of times it can be a good friend when you're going through some serious stuff. So especially when, God forbid, there's a death in the family, sometimes you need to escape. The best way to escape is get into your work, the thing you love to do.
Mental note. Some business courses actually teach their students when negotiating, you can actually take advantage of people who love what they do. Emphasis on artists. That shit is whack. But something to consider when moving forward, because there's a psychology to our love, and there's powers that be that want you to give away your power so that they can control you and have you do their bidding.
Especially when you're young. Goddamn. There are like million sharks out there, man. Like a billion ideas. I've heard some crazy ideas. And crazy stories too, right? It's some tearjerkers.
We've got that in this project. You'll just dig it, man. I read your treatment.
I've been through them all, man. I've been through them all. Sometimes life kind of fucks with you, puts you on like the edge. But you have the key is to be thankful for it. You gotta be thankful for all that fucking drama. You gotta be thankful for the lesson. You gotta be thankful for the struggle. The lesson that it just hardens you. Just like cheese you up.
So anyone that asks you to just work for the love most likely needs a hug and a budget.
Oh, this whole idea about a starving artist and all that kind of stuff and everything like that. No. You can't create when you're starving. The only thing you're thinking about when you're starving is where am I going to get something to eat?
Or they might just need help, and you might just be able to give it to them.
I mean, first of all, I got to where I am because of the support of people. You know, it's not just because of me and my own volition. Like, there's no way I could be here without the help and the love of other people. So if I'm in a position to help and support a project or do something for the love that, you know, for someone whose stuff I believe in.
But what am I giving to the world? Is there a love message that's coming through on some, you know, planetary healing vibe or whatever? And sure,
you know, I'll pay it forward selectively. You know what I mean? I have to be selective about it, but for the most part, if I can help somebody out, you know, and they're somewhere where I've been and I understand what it is they're trying to do, yeah, for sure.
Getting paid is great, and money is one way to measure success. But as an artist, you have a lot more ways to experience triumph than just your bank account. Signing a comic for a little kid, turning a bar napkin into a piece of art, sharing a moment with friends, doing something that no one else has ever done before. These are the kinds of rewards you can get when what you love is what you do.
It's really up to you, although nothing's a given.
I can say honestly, from any of the art that I do or we do for ourselves, it's really all about the love. Even if it's to the detriment of the money. That the art is unadulterated, it's pure, is super important. And then, you know, people like it, great, let that be the money. But I think it's always about the love on a personal level. You know, if we're working for hire, working on other collaborations that other people consider, but I think for us, you've got one foot in a fiscal reality, but the most of it's really to satisfy the creative vision and that purity thereof.
Totally.
Far from standard issue, we customize our abilities every day because we're faced with many decisions.
It's hard work, but it is fun. You know.
We at Full Media Commandos don't condone working for free. Getting paid for your art is how you live and how you grow.
Artists have been doing commissions for centuries, millennia even. And they've always been compensated, they've always been taken care of.
Because we put as many hours into our work as anyone else. Maybe even more. And when you love what you do, people are going to either want to be a part of it or take advantage of it.
I'm blessed with like damn near a bottomless well of just ideas and creativity. And people have sensed that, and you know, they come around, you know what I'm saying? And they try to tap on that because they know that I'm going to be enthusiastic about whatever it is that I put my foot into.
Which could yield good or bad results with either of those people.
And so love is the bottom line.
Be open, be flexible, and be aware.
Level up.
Then you can choose where you want to be next. And instead of getting mad at someone for trying to tell you about you, thank them for the reminder. Hug them and send them on their way, because you got work to do.
His man's lot in life is to eat, drink, and be merry, and to work. Didn't say have a job.
And I still think that when you ask how important love is, I still think that there's a bigger answer for that.
Make sure you define what it is for you, and don't let these damn, you know, pseudo-intellectuals and like these internet memes and all of this tell you what love is. Like, look inside of yourself and look at your actions and look at your history and look at the people that you admire and the works that you admire, and then find what it is that you love about that and define it for yourself, you know, and then move on that.
The answer is love is very important to the creative process.
Thanks for watching Full Media Commandos Countermeasures. I only supply information and perspectives from as many sources as possible. Because if you're a commando, it's all about staying alive and keeping it moving. And for that, you're going to need every resource at your disposal. So take what you need and go out and succeed. If you like our videos, hit the like button or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. And make sure you subscribe on YouTube. I'd like to thank the following contributors for their participation in our movement and collective growth. We'll be featuring more of them and other creative guests in future episodes. Keep loving, Commandos. But I didn't get out of focus in that one. That would suck. Remember, there's always more than one way to draw a line. Art, lifestyle, business. Full Media Commandos.